Hello. Today I would like to show you this UNESCO decision about Greek World Greek Language Day. So the summary in English, it says the item has been included in the provisional agenda of the 221st session of the Executive Board at the request of Albania, Algeria, Argentina, Armenia, Austria, Bahrain, Bangladesh, Belgium, Bolivia, Bulgaria, Cameroon, Chile, China, Colombia, Congo, Croatia, Cyprus, Djibouti, Egypt, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, Germany, Greece, Grenada, Haiti, India, Indonesia, Iran, Iraq, Italy, Japan, Jordan, Kyrgyzstan, Latvia, Lebanon, Liberia, Libya, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Montenegro, Morocco, Mozambique, Nicaragua, Nigeria, Oman, Palau, Panama, Peru, Philippines, Poland, Portugal, Qatar, Republic of Korea, Romania, Saint Kitts and Nevis, Saint Lucia, Saint Vincent and Grenadines, Senegal, Serbia, Slovakia, Slovenia, South Africa, Spain, State of Palestine, Tunisia, Ukraine and Yemen. So the corresponding explanatory notes is included in this document. Okay, so what these countries have decided is the Greek languages in history and the Greek language and UNESCO. So let's check the details. So says Greek language in history. Language is a carrier of culture, an arc of values, concepts, identity, an instrument of expression and creation, and the bridge of communication, understanding, and consensus. Among the thousands of languages, Greek combines four particularly significant characteristics. So let's check those characteristics. First, an unbroken continuity of 40 centuries of oral tradition and 35 centuries of written tradition, if we take into account the linear B script, or at least 28 centuries of written tradition if we limit ourselves to the alphabetic script, which makes Greek the longest continuously spoken and written language in Europe. So, okay, let's jump. B, second, a highly elaborated structure as a language, vocabulary, grammar, and syntax due to its use by unparalleled historical figures of literature, poetry, theater, philosophy, politics, and science such as Homer, Plato, Aristotle, Aeschylus, Thucydides, Hippocrates, Archimedes, and the fathers of the church. 3. A widespread presence in many languages, as over time Greek has been one of the most important languages in terms of its influence on all other European languages and through them in the world of languages. Moreover, the particular significance of the Greek language is clearly confirmed by the fact that it is taught internationally both in its ancient form in classical studies chairs around the world and in its medieval, Byzantine and modern form in medieval and modern Greek language chairs worldwide. And 4. The Greek language was and remains to this day an inexhaustible source of international scientific terminology, especially in medicine, but also in mathematics, physics, chemistry, engineering, astronomy, quantum mechanics, social sciences, and humanities. This is an internationally recognized feature of Greek, which is clearly documented based on empirical and historical data. So those are the four characteristics of the Greek language that are unique. I think no other language has so deep history. Maybe the Chinese language. So let's continue. 2. As the linguistic cradle of basic concepts of culture, science and philosophy. Greek holds, by historical and objective criteria, a distinct place among the languages of the world. 3. Awareness of the phonological structure of the Greek language led by Greeks of the 8th century BC to innovate in the consonant-based Phoenician alphabet by inventing vowels, thus achieving the creation of a new vocalic alphabet through the transition from a writing system based on consonants to one where every sound, every phoneme is represented by a letter. In other words, there is a one-to-one correlation. In this way, with just a few letters, 24, an infinite number of words can be denoted in writing, and so an easy alphabet. So, for example, if you want to study Chinese, you must first learn the pinyin system, which is based on an alphabet. But if you want to learn Greek, you don't need to learn Chinese. So the alphabet is convenient. Let's check the fourth. The discovery of the alphabet 2,800 years ago represents a true cultural revolution that decisively influenced the course of human civilization and history. This explains why one of the world's greatest thinkers, the Italian Galileo Galilei, considered the Greek alphabet to be man's greatest discovery. Oh, maybe. And 5. Okay, so I think I need to. I can't read everything, so we can check the file. So let's check a few words that are from Greek. See if you know them. Alphabet, dialogue, diplomacy, democracy, idea, history, philosophy, theory, policy, politics, crisis, thesis, synthesis, symphony, synergy, symbiosis, harmony, music, poetry, rhapsody, melody, monologue, drama, rhythm, orchestra, theater, tragedy, pathos, ethos, school, planet, sphere, atmosphere, climate, system, ecosystem, ocean, oceanography, symptoms, diagnosis, problem, therapy, catastrophe, archaeology, archaeologist, museum, geometry, mathematics, arithmetic, technology, machine, energy, economy, method, logic, hypothesis, criteria, synonym, hierarchy, category, analysis, theme, enthusiasm, mystery, magic, empirical, practical, organization, type, analogy, phase, program, symmetry, period, epoch, tone, Atlantic, Europe. Okay, there are many more words. I just want to point that magic is probably from Persian origin because it came from the Magi, or the wise people from Iran. And also the word alphabet is probably not Greek because alpha and beta came from the names of Phoenician letters. So the word alphabet is Greek, but alpha and beta are probably from Phoenician. Okay, so this is the document. So I hope you find it interesting. I'm Greek, so I really like to see this approval of the Greek language and the Greek heritage. So I would like to promote this celebration. So it's on February 9th. Every year we will celebrate the Greek language. So I hope it's not all Greek to you. That is all for now. Bye bye.